Hey guys. Hey. Ernee Peppers here. What's up, y'all? All right. You see, I'm pulling in close, right? Because I'm leaning in. Okay. And this is one of the things I'm going to be speaking about in my book. Lean in, honey. Lean in. All right. I'm Ernee Peppers, and I am the author of Mrs. Pepper's Playbook. You can get that at www.mrspeppersplaybook. The 7 most fun tips to overcoming the fear of speaking publicly. Okay? As y'all know, that's what I do, honey. It's in my DNA. This is what I do. But look, let's jump right in. My book is coming out soon, and I need for you guys to get up on there, www.mrspeppersplaybook, and grab yourself a copy. Grab it. Okay? Grab it. It's fun. It's all me. All right? I didn't get the tips from anyone else. These are the tips that I use. I give you examples. I give you a little something, and I let you understand the word that I'll be using in there, which is glossophobia. Okay? For those of you who has glossophobia, it is not a medical, it's a medical terminology. What I use in my book, glossophobia sounds harsh, right? But I checked out my best friend, my BFF, Google. Google's been my best friend, honey. Anything I want to know, I go to Google. Okay. And what happens is that I looked up, there has to have been a word that meant fear of speaking publicly, and that is glossophobia. Okay. And it's only a medical, they have to give it a medical terminology, but it's something that you can get over. It's a fear, it's a phobia. That's why it's glossophobia. Okay. We all have phobias, but speaking publicly is one of the number one most feared phobias that anybody can have. Baby, I thought with me being scared of bugs, heights, some women fear being lonely. And we'll talk about that at another time. But there's certain things that people fear. Fear of being claustrophobic in a closed-in room. Fear of elevators. Some people even fear living, honey. They fear living. And y'all, excuse me for a minute, y'all. Baby, come and get your phone, please. Interrupted me. His alarm on, okay? I only told him that I'm videotaping it. I'm speaking to my people. He got his alarm going on. But anyway, y'all, sorry for the distractions. That should be in virtual etiquette too. All outside noise be deleted, okay? No outside noise. Anyway, going back to the glossophobia. That is a fear of speaking publicly. But one thing that I do put in my book, there is no fear of speaking publicly. Let me tell you why. Because I definitely get into that. I get into it and I speak to you just like this. And I tell you, you speak publicly every day. But your problem is only when someone asks you or puts you on the spot to speak. That's when you have glossophobia. But rather than that, your ass ain't got no damn glossophobia. You are fine. Okay? Get into an argument. Oh, you can public speak then, huh? You can speak out loud. Be at a party and you at a dinner dance or whatever it is and everybody's sitting at the table and they ask you a question. So what is it that you do? And you're a hairstylist or you're a nail technician or you're a designer or you're a web designer, whatever it may be. Oh, you don't speak meek and shy anymore. You let them know because that could be a potential client. And when you're not at work, you're at work. And those people, your hair designers, nail technician, designers, stylists, whatever it is, you are always working 24 hours, 7 days a week, 10 days a week. Okay? You're doing it. So when you say you have glossophobia, it's not that you have that. You pick and choose when you want to speak and how you want to speak about it. Am I right or am I right? I already know. Okay? You speak when you want to, which sometimes comes out a lot better. But sometimes life is not going to allow you to get ready to say something. You public speak when you get on the bus and the train. You know what you say? Excuse me. You can't say, excuse me. Because ain't no damn body going to move out your way. You're shopping. You're like, excuse me, cashier. Or excuse me, so-and-so, I would like to have size this and that. You speak publicly, but you only do it. You do it unconsciously. But when I tell you that you can become a public speaker, meaning you can move your ass from the back to the front of the room, now you got a problem with it. Hello, am I right or am I right? Okay, we all public speak. When you're yelling at your damn kids, you just heard me yelling at my husband just now. Baby, come and get that damn phone. Turn it down, turn it off, get it out of here. You heard me do that. Now, if I say, oh, I'm shy and meek, they be like, well, Ernee, how the hell you just did that? Okay? In life, speaking publicly, baby, you can make some real money doing that. And that's just being yourself. Speaking publicly, you can teach others how to overcome or build. You have something to say. It is your work of being on this earth. This is your give back. You speak. You know, you're all out there marching. You're all out there doing all this. But when it's time for something free, you online to get that too. So why not package up what you do, put it in a book like I've done, and teach someone something to get their life, to add a little substance to their life? Why not? I don't see any problem with it. If you're cooking, you make the bestest, crispiest, most tastiest fried chicken. Pack it up and put it in a book. Hey, Popeyes did it. Kentucky Fried did it. Honey, they have franchises all over the world. And you think that your little expertise, in what area of expertise that you have, you think that it's either oversaturated and nobody wants to hear from you. Yes, we want to hear from you, because just because 10,000 people are speaking it, you say it a lot better because you are you. Can't nobody say it like me. Okay? Can't nobody say it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Because what's my name, y'all? Ernee Peppers. And my book, www.mrspeppersplaybook.com, is where I teach you all these. Now, remember when I first started the video, I leaned in. I give y'all the tips and tricks of how to move in, honey. Hunty. I teach you how to bring your audience to the edge of their seats, to have them lean in, to have them sit back. I even have them shaking it. I have them do whatever, stand up, sit down, whatever. We all like directions, and this is what I put in the book. We all like directions. If I tell you look at the left or look at the right, wherever I tell you to look, you're going to look, aren't you? We all love the dancers that say, slide to the right, slide to the left, crisscross, back, crisscross. We all love directions, because if we look stupid, we ain't got to say, well, so-and-so told me that. But when you're speaking and you're up and you're teaching someone, it's all on you, all eyes on you. And that's what I think. That's the problem with public speaking, of speaking publicly. That's the problem. You don't want all eyes on you. So I tell you what, there's another tip. Put some shades on. You don't want nobody looking at you. You don't want to see them looking at you. You don't want to look at them. Baby, put some shades on. But when you come on my show, there ain't no shades allowed. Because I need to see your soul, baby. Your soul is in your eyes. And that's what I need to see. Okay? So in Mrs. Pepper's Playbook, the 7 most fun tips to overcoming the fear of public speaking, one of them is glossophobia. Okay, and I explain that to you, and I'll let you know you don't have that, honey. I'll also give you certain tips on how to come into a conference room, either a new conference room of people that you don't know or of people that you do know. It is nerve-wracking, okay? I'm nervous every time I do a speech, presentation, keynote. I am what I put in the book, STD. Honey, I got STD, honey. But not the STD that y'all thinking of. Scared to death. Okay? But I don't really have that. I have the nervousness and the anxiousness of getting out there and doing what I do. But distract me a little bit, honey, I just come on out. And this is what I teach you in the book. How you can appear with your boldness and confident presence to everyone. And once you do that, people just automatically just tune into you. How you can be a magnet to other people. You see, flies is only going to fly on stuff that they lack. So it's like shit to fly. Okay, I will have you getting the attention and to gravitate to the people that you need and want with just my few little tips. Just 7 of them, honey. 7 of them. And then I break it down. I tell you a little story because everything needs a story because I need to give you a for instance. For example. Yes, baby. For example, let me give you one for the conference room. You have signed up for a Fortune 500 company and you're going to speak, and I'm going to speak about public speaking. Okay, so I'm going to go in. We're going to say that you will appear early. Early meaning an hour and a half ahead of time. That's what early is. Okay, when you're on time, that means you showed up at 2 o'clock. You're already late. You don't want to do that. You don't want to appear that. You want to give yourself an hour and a half to 2 hours to wind down. So if you need to be in a different state, a different continent, a different country, you need to get there the day before and show up at least 2 hours before the event takes place. Now you go in and you do a walkthrough and you see the conference room or wherever you're going to speak. It's pretty much, it's like you're casing out the joint. Okay, you want to know where the people, what side they're going to be looking, where they're going to be facing. You want to know all that. You want to feel your room. You don't want that to be the first time that you've been in the room. You want to feel it. You want to connect to the room, okay, with it being empty. You know where you want to stand, how you want to position yourself. All that right there is off the top. Now, once your people get in there, remember, they are just as nervous as you are. You're nervous, they're nervous. You're nervous because you don't know these people. You're also nervous because you want to make sure that you are okay, that they're going to accept you. That's our problem. We want to be accepted. Any of us want to be accepted, don't we? We want to be accepted. We want to be like, oh, you were great. We want that. That is that pat on the back that you did amazing. You want that. Everyone does that. Everyone wants to pass a test. No one wants to fail a test, okay? And I was one of them, honey. I always wanted to be pass everything, do everything. But I tell you that story later in the book too. So now you get into the conference room. Everyone is in there. They introduce your name. They say, look here, ladies and gentlemen, who we were waiting for is here. She is here, baby. We don't have to wait no more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Miss Ernee Peppers, public speaker phenomenon, the author of Mrs. Pepper's Playbook, the 7 most fun tips to overcoming the fear of public speaking. Woo! Now, the first thing a lot of people would do is either say good morning, good noon, good night, depending on where it is. Okay? They're also going to say good morning, good noon, good night, their name. And they're going to say, I am Ernee Peppers. Wrong. We ain't going to do that. You're going to leave all that out. What, you checking to see if you Ernee Peppers? No. They already introduced you. They already know what day it is. They already know it's morning, good noon, good night. You ain't got to tell them that. No. So what you going to do? Because it's annoying. I always say, oh, guys, thank you for having me here. You can say that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me here. You can do that. But corny. You can say that at the end. Thanks for having me. Okay? And then, hey, it's been great. Yes, thanks for having me. I'm Ernee Peppers, the public speaking phenomenon. Okay? That's what you're in. You don't need to put that in the front. Okay? I show you how to bring the end to the front. Okay? So now this is what we're going to do. You're going to throw your people off. Okay? And you're going to do it like this. You're going to start to talk about, because any place you have a conference room in a company, honey, they're going to have some coffee. They're going to have some tea, some donuts, some this. They're going to have some munches. Some little fruits, a little something. They're going to have something. So what you do to break up the monotony, you're going to say, we're going to say like, this is my coffee. You're going to be like, Did anybody have the coffee? And they'll be like, who had the coffee? They're going to raise their hand. Oh, I had the coffee. Did y'all taste the coffee? If you didn't have the coffee and the crumpets or whatever it is in the back, you're going to say, oh, by the way, who set that up? And you're going to right now feel your people out. Who set that table up? You're going to get Big Mouth Bob or Big Mouth Alice. And they're going to say whoever did it, because they like to be seen. They like to be put on the spot, because this is what they have been doing. You need to angle in and go in on who is your leader in the conference room, because everybody is not the leader. There's only one leader, one big mouth. And as soon as you say that, Bob is going to say, Alice did the setup, or whatever it may be. She did it. The smorgasbord, whatever it may be, she did it. Alice is shaking like a leaf, because Alice is not the upfront person. Alice is your behind the scene girl. So what you want to do for Alice, you be like, Alice, girl, put some of that stuff, put a side of coffee away for me. I want that, because girl, that coffee's good. Whatever you did, you put your foot in it, girl. Great job. Yeah, give it up for Alice. Give Alice a claps and her thank you. And you're like, Bob, what's going on, Bob? You don't mind if I use you, and you're going to use Bob for your entertainment, because Bob likes to be entertained. And now you have someone, a go-to. So you're going to be up there and you're going to be speaking. You'll be like, hey, when you step into the room, you know, with boldness and confidence, like Bob, you know, you always throw it off on someone. So now he becomes the butt end of the joke. You get what I'm saying? Because he's the office clown. And you always need a clown at the meeting, honey. You do. And anytime you need help, you go on to Bob. Bob is going to show you who he is. Okay? He's going to let you know who he is, where he stands. And I know all of you guys, when you were in the office, you have one. You got a big mouth. And you're going to use him to leverage your nervousness and help the other people be comfortable. You see how that's done? You can also lead with, before you can even ask Bob, how does tie look, man? Is this tie all right? Because look, you're going to start with a story, and you're going to be like, look, I was getting dressed this morning, and I had the red tie. But see this one right here that says best dad? My boy came out and he was like, look, Daddy, I want you to wear this tie. Because, you know, I bought it for you for Father's Day and you didn't wear it. And it's going to bring you good luck, Dad. He'd be like, oh, Lord, big, bodacious, girl got ties like crazy. Okay? So you wore it to make your son happy. And you know what? Y'all pull your phones out, because I don't want to lie to my son and let him know that I didn't take this. I wore his tie. It's a little hideous, but my baby boy did it. And I like to make my baby boy feel warranted that his gift doesn't go in the garbage. Okay, so y'all take a picture with me with this. Bob, come on up here and take a picture with me, baby. You have Bob stand there, and you have Bob point to the tie. See how that is? You're making people feel comfortable. You're making people feel normal. And these are some of the tips that I put in. And it's very simple, very easy. Okay? Just like sometimes when I used to do my show, the Ernee Pepper Show, sometimes I didn't show it. It was cut out. But I used to always wear new tight-ass shoes. Okay? Tight-ass girdle, tight clothes, because I was trying to cut off the 10 pounds, not knowing I was cutting out 10 pounds of circulation. Pounds of circulation, honey. And when you're tight, tight shoes, tight ass girdle, tight everything, honey, you feel like you're boxed in. And I used to be like, look, Kevin, cut, baby, cut. That's my director in the studio. Tell him cut. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I got on some new tight shoes. Y'all like my shoes? I have even given a pair of shoes away to one of the audience members because they liked them. Because y'all can have them. Me, I like to wear shoes that I've already broken in. You know, damn the new shoes. Because if you're going to be standing up on your feet, you need comfortable shoes. So I definitely took my damn shoes off while I was on stage, honey. Because I ain't got time to be focusing on my hurting feet, you know, and take off the girdle so I can, you know, breathe a little. Damn the 10 pounds on there. But at least as long as I can breathe, 10 to 15 pounds the camera puts on you. So I tried to squeeze it in. So when you do that and you're honest with people, it becomes a connection. You want to connect with your people, connect with your audience. And everybody goes out and get a new outfit, new shoes, new do, new whatever, and is hurting through the process, okay? They can relate. So this is why you want to relate to your audience and relate and connect with your audience. That's it. You just have to find the ground. And when you find the ground of connection, you end up like this. And they trust you. And this is what you want. This is some of the tips that I give you inside my book. Take your damn shoes off, honey. Matter of fact, everybody take your shoes off. Okay? Because we understand what it is to be comfortable. Take your jackets off. Lean back. Lean up. Look at me. Get on the edge of your seat. You know, so you have these things. People just want directions. Tell me what to do. That's all they want. They only want that. And when you tell people what you want them to do effectively, your communication skills have just went up the roof. Okay? It has went up. You have connected, and people want more. I connect with all my audience. That's why I am pushing you guys to get my book, www.Mrs. Peppers with the S, Peppers, Playbook.com. Okay? Go on and get the book, honey. And if you don't need it, get it for somebody else who does need it. Okay? Because the tips and tricks in there is very simple. It's what I use. It's stories. You'll tell a story. I'm telling you guys about a story that of my travelings going into work. I tell you a story about that. I tell you about my tight ass shoes, my tight ass outfit, I don't talk about my hair, honey, because that's always tight, but it's not tight to my head. Okay. But I'm very honest. I'm very transparent. I am, what else you'll say that I am? I'm an expert at this. I speak. And the more you speak, the better you're at it. And that speaking could go into anything, because a lot of you guys know right now, I definitely speak on relationships. I've been in my relationship for 35 years. Okay. You know, I think I know a thing or two about a little something about a relationship. Okay. How to keep them. Seek them and keep them, honey. Okay. There is a line for that, but I ain't even gonna get into that right now. You see, I was getting ready to get into that, right? Y'all ain't gonna know. Let's stay focused. Okay, but like I said, in my book, Mrs. Pepper's Playbook, the 7 most fun ways to overcoming the fear of speaking publicly. I know sometimes you be like, damn, I could have did better than that, but you don't have the balls to get up there and speak, do ya? Do ya? Do ya? You don't have the balls to get up there and do it because you're too much looking at trying to be politically correct. No one cares about that. Okay? You're having a conversation. It's a speech or a presentation, but it's a conversation that I'm having with you guys. I'm having with you right now. Do you think I'm worried about being politically correct, darling? No, I'm not. When politically correct is needed, I politically correct. I come out as so. But when I'm speaking, I ain't got time for that bull. I need to connect to my people. I need for you to understand what I'm saying. I need for you to dip and dab, and I need to give it to you from the rooter to the tutor, honey. Okay? And that's what I do. I teach you how to, your different voice variations, how to become animated. My definite big one that I speak and I put in the book straight out the door is your character, honey. Choose an alter ego. If you don't want to be Stephanie, Michelle, Heather, Jennifer, Mark, and Bobby, and Charlie, and Alia, whoever you may be, I tell you, pick yourself an alter ego. Politically correct, alter ego, a mini me. Okay, or was it like this? Mini me. Okay, you got to pick something or someone to imitate, to emulate. Okay? If I was to ask you right now, what would your sister, your brother, your mother say about the shirt that I have on? I need her animated ways. I need her eyes. I need her mouth. Honey, all of a sudden, you will morph into your mama, your brother, your sister. You will morph into that person. And this is what I teach you. I don't need you on stage doing a presentation. If you're shy, you're meek, whatever you want to call yourself. I need for you to bring me someone else. But I need you to be the vehicle. You get what I'm saying? I need for you to be the vehicle to bring you on, to bring you out. I don't care if you're acting like your favorite actor. Denzel Washington. Y'all know how I feel about Denzel, y'all. Mark Lawrence. Whoever it may be. Kevin Hart. Act like somebody. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, someone that's close, your friend, your supervisor, whoever it may be. And this is who we bring up front. Okay? We bring that person up front because we're not being ourselves. And when you're not being yourself, honey, you can get the point across. You can leave you in the back and bring that person out front. You are more animated. You're more characteristically inclined. Okay? Characteristically inclined. Okay? You're an actor, an actress, whatever it is that you want. This world is your oyster, baby. You can be and do whatever it is. Things have changed, honey. Look at this. I'm speaking to a world full of people. And I ain't even left the comfort of my own home. Do you get that? Before I had to pack up, do this, do that, get stuff to the studio, set it up, the food, the this. Y'all know how much money I'm saving? Which have allowed me to do this with you guys. And I can come on at any time of the day. I can just come on and be with you guys. Hang out with y'all. Hanging out with Ernee Peppers. Yes, because you know I'm going to give you what you need. I'm going to give you what you need. And I'm also going to give you a little something that you need, that you want. Okay? Give you a little something. Okay? Because I am who I am. And what I want to do is give you the authenticity, the connection, the relatable type of substance that you need to move your speaking career to the next level. Did you guys know how much money it's in speaking, especially with your expertise, your area of expertise? Baby, your girl been doing it. I'm a DISC, D-I-S-C, behavioral and personality analysis, because I need to know how to connect to my people. Okay? You need to go look that up. Yes, your girl do that. I speak of that in the book. I ain't going to get into it right now because there's a whole lot of fun that goes on in that. And I ain't trying to make y'all have fun. You know, but there's other things that you can do. The lean in, the storytelling. Just tell the story, honey. Give me a story. Everybody likes stories, okay? They like stories. I tell them about a story that I used to come in when I tell them about my daughter. I tell them about my daughter, and I tell them to just lean in, honey. My daughter didn't want me to, my daughter didn't want me to leave that day for whatever reason, but she didn't want a damn thing. Well, it's not that she didn't want it. She didn't tell me what she wanted or what she needed. She just wanted to know where I was going. And have you parents ever been on the other side to where you felt like you were the kid and the kid felt like they were the adult? Funny how those things happen, right? And they look just like you, questioning you, your grown ass, about where you going. Getting it together, cooked dinner, this, that, everything is done. Gave husband kiss, getting ready to give her a kiss. But she said, hold up, mommy. Mommy, where you going? I said, baby girl, I gotta go. I got a presentation that I have to present. I got some people that I need to teach some things. They're waiting on me. She says, oh, so where is it at? I said, okay, it's here. And, I got to drive. It's about another 20 minutes away from here. But, baby girl, what is it that you want? Oh, well, what time you going to be back? Whoa. Last time I checked, I was your mama. She's like, oh, well, I'm just asking, what is it that you need? Because I ain't getting ready to get into it with you. About what time I'm going, where I'm coming, who I'm going to be with. Send me a message with them. The shit that I tell her. Who you going with? When you going to be back? Who you with? Send me a picture. I need to see you. Because this world is crazy. But she's trying to shoot what it is. So I dropped it down. So I said, look, little girl. I call her little girl. Look here, little girl. I am the person of the hour. I bring people to the edge of their seats when they listen to me. Okay? So I feed them what they need. What people need, and what they need is to see me and me give them the information. They have a how-to. How do I do this, Ernee? How do I present myself? How do I do? And I'm the girl that tells them how to. That is the age-old question. How to. That's what I answer. The how-to in my area of expertise. TV, relationships, public speaking. Those are my areas of expertise. Do not ask me how to do here because I can do it, but I don't do it. That's not my area. Well, your nails. Do you do that? No. I don't know how to do no nails. So I can't look bold and confident talking about something, my area of non-expertise. I tell you, I know how to keep it up, but I don't know how to do it. Okay? So now I tell her, look, little girl, I got to go. I would love to chit chat with you. Are you sure you don't need me? She said, no, mommy. I said, girl, let me go get these people on the edge of their seats. So now I come in and I tell them this story. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Before I tell the story, I need for everybody. I know it's been a long day. Move on up, slide on up to the edge of your seat because I got to tell y'all a story. And y'all got to listen real closely. Voice variations is very, very, very good. And it can work to the best of your situation. Leaning them into their seat. Bring down your voice, speak from the back of your throat, okay, as I just did. I'm speaking from the back of my throat. So this way, my story can become a little bit more compelling, okay? I'm trying to touch your heart with this story. And I'm telling you that my daughter, I don't know what she needed. I don't know if she needed to be nosy or anything, but I needed to let her know what I needed to do versus I needed her to tell me what is it that she needed from me. Do you get that? And the audience is, they're leaning in. And I said, at the end, I said, ladies and gentlemen, I said, thank you for not allowing me to lie to my daughter. Because I told her what I do is that I have my audience leaning in, honey. Thank you. You guys can sit back now. So they give me the applause. They laugh. And they be like, because a lot of us parents, we can relate to that. And once we start relating to these things, baby, I'm relatable. So now they know that I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I cook before I left, I do this, I set them up. And I had a problem with my daughter on my way out the door. It really wasn't a problem, but a little discussion. Okay, so it lets you know I cover all the bases that they're going through also. I also tell you a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, a lot of you guys don't know this, but a friend of mine was speaking to me, which, Curtis, and he was speaking to me about leaning in, voice variation. And I learned a lot from him while Curtis Jackson. A lot of you guys know Curtis Jackson, friend of mine, BFF friend of mine. A lot of you guys didn't know that, but yes, he is. He's a friend of mine. And he was speaking to me and he was like, look, he was speaking to his friend, Bruce Willis. And him and Bruce was chit-chatting. They was at a dinner meeting. And he's seeing that when they asked Bruce a question like, yeah, where you been, man? And what's the next movie? And how you doing? Whatever it may be. They're asking him. And Bruce, he cool, sitting back, doing whatever. He's like, look, well, this is how I'll do it. And you become, you bring your voice down. You want to let people lean in on you. Because I know some of y'all did that, because I lowered my voice. Lowering your voice gives you pretty much the attention that you need, because I'm getting ready to say something that's really, really impactful. And I'm trying to impact you with the information that I'm getting ready to tell you. It is not something that I would say that needs to be boisterous. I don't need to be boisterous at this particular time because I'm trying to touch your heart. And when you come down from the back of your throat and you bring it down, you have people start, it's a heartfelt type of thing. And bring your voice down. I ain't going to tell y'all the rest of the story. That's why you got to get the book, okay? Yeah. I'll tell you about the conversation that Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. 50 Cent. Oh, y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know. If you don't know, now you know, okay? So get the book. I'll tell you the rest of the conversation in the book. www.mrspeppersplaybook.com, okay? And in there is the conversation that Curtis was telling me and about Bruce, and we can take it from there. Find out what's at the end, because, honey, it was tasty, honey, okay? Like a coach of mine says, Miss Cheryl Wood, she says, it was juicy, y'all. It was juicy. So I'm getting ready to give y'all some juicy tips in that book, okay? But again, I'm giving it to you from the rooter to the tutor, honey, all right? About the public speaking and my experiences and the stories that I tell, which connects you, me, and the book as one. And will also bring you from the back of the stage, from the back of wherever to the front within 30 days. I have a few people that have done it. And with like 2 weeks, they've tried their tips right then and there. I will also give you access to my private Facebook page, Mrs. Pepper's Playbook page. So this is just a group of us that get together and I give you my opinion. You put it on video and I critique you. I'll do a few critiques and I just lead you to whatever it is that you need. I help you with the beginning and an end of a presentation. I also have a class coming out, which is a course that, but y'all don't need to know that right now, okay? Let me get the book to you. Let me put the book in your hand so you can feel it, so you can see what your girl been doing, okay? So all the experiences that I'm giving you, all my stories that I'm giving you. Again, I didn't get this information from a book. I'm telling you what I do when I'm on stage, when I'm on my show, when I'm giving you a virtual. I'm telling you this, okay? So look, y'all, I've been hanging out with y'all so long. Girl, I got to go back in there. Guys, girls, Facebook family, I got to go cook dinner, okay? Okay, but look, it's a little late now. I don't even know. It's going on 3:30. I got to go. I got to cook, y'all, okay? But if I think of anything else, you know what? Maybe I'll probably come on tomorrow and give you another tip that's in my book. Yeah? Would you like that? I'll give you another tip. By the damn time I get finished, y'all already heard the damn book. But I think I'll probably come on. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I can always record it and give it to y'all later, okay? And just give y'all a little taste of what goes on inside mrspeppersplaybook.com. You can follow me at Pepper Speaks. You can also follow me on Instagram IG, Pepper Speaks, and on YouTube. I got a little surprise for y'all on YouTube, but I just haven't gotten it together yet. And a lot of ladies, y'all gonna love it, honey. I got a little something to show you guys of what I've done since I've been apart, since we've all been pandemically, you know, inside. And your girl done did a little something, and I'm gonna share that with the world. But I'm gonna put that on YouTube. I'm not gonna waste my time putting it on Facebook. I'll probably give you a little insight and have it go to YouTube. But I really want you guys to follow me on that journey. Okay, I'm still going through the journey, so I want y'all to join me with that. But that's another time. Okay, look, I gotta go cook for Mr. Peppers. That's one of the things, y'all. How you keep your marriage going. But that's another book. Okay, that's in another book. I got some wonderful things that's in the book. That is gifts that I'm giving you guys in the book that comes with the book. You know, bookmark, a special signature bookmark that I've already gotten. I got it already. And you guys, each of you will be getting that who pre-ordered already. If you're pre-ordered, you're already getting it. There's also going to be a pen. There's also going to be all that for $24.99. $24.99 plus shipping and handling now. So it may cost you about $30. Okay. I've been giving little specials, you know, here and there, but getting towards the end, you know, it goes up to, you know, 25, whatever. It's going to be about $30. Okay. Because I got to ship it off to you guys. Okay. But I have such good things in the book, good information, substance information, and also the little trinkets that I put in. It's also useful. Okay. But look, guys, until then, until I come back and I see you guys back at the next show, I'm your girl, Ernee Peppers, the author of Mrs. Pepper's Playbook, the 7 most fun tips to overcoming the fear of speaking publicly. And if you don't need a copy of it, you need to get it and give it to someone who needs to speak. Speak up, okay? All right. I even teach you about body language and all that stuff. But look, it's good seeing you. It is good spending some time with you. It has been a fun, fabulous, phenomenal day with you guys. A couple of minutes. Hey, I could always take some time out to be with my peoples, to be with my families. Okay. But right now, I gotta go make dinner, y'all. I'm gonna make some oven fried chicken, okay, with some collard greens, honey. Yeah, I know it's on a Wednesday, but I do that on Wednesday. It don't make a difference, honey. Okay, I cooks it up. Okay, maybe I'll put that in the book and package it. But guys, trust me, I will be getting on you guys with what's your expertise. I'm definitely, you know what? Matter of fact, put that down in the comment. What are you an expert at? Okay, and maybe I can help you get that together so you can do a show. Put it out there. If it's cooking, doing hair, lashes, honey, lashes. I learned how to do the lashes because, honey, I was going to do something to this girl that was just not legal. Okay, when she did my lashes, so I had to learn how to do it myself. So I do my lashes myself. Y'all like them? I do my lashes myself. And I do my makeup myself. I do, you know, I don't do much. Just a little something, so I can look a little radiant. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? I can only do it to my family. But the people that know me personally, y'all already know. Y'all already know, okay? But look, until then, guys, I need for you guys to enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget to etiquette, okay? It looks a lot neater than trying to drink a big gulp, okay? But until then, go to my site, www.mrspeppersplaybook.com. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Later.